Lead the Way, a podcast for school leaders with author, speaker, and educator, Dr. Bill Ziegler.
Today, I'm thrilled to be here with Dr. John Albert, an Apple Distinguished Educator and the principal of an Apple Distinguished School, California Elementary School in Orange County, California. John, it's great to have you on the program today.
Thank you for having me.
John, you do some great work around student voice. Share with us what your school is doing to amplify student voice in your school.
Absolutely. My name is John Albert. I'm the principal at California Elementary, home of the iInspire Academy, where technology and language flourish. And we have about 75% of our students are English language learners. Many of them are first-generation American. And the iPad is especially an extremely useful tool for our students to be able to amplify their voice, not only figuratively, but also literally. We have students using various amplification tools on iPad, ranging from clips, and that's awesome because they can record themselves, they can re-record themselves over and over and over again. They can hear and see the mistakes that they're making in the syntax of sentence structure. They're able even to utilize the script editor to be able to see how their language is developing. Our students use iMovie and green screen, things that are really useful to get them comfortable talking. Our students utilize various apps like Sock Puppet or Adobe Voice so that they can create and talk at the same time in a very manner that's it's not as intimidating. So students that might be acquiring language are more apt to be able to express themselves. And then we talked also about the figurative component of voice. So what's really powerful is when our students start to realize that their stories matter. They start to realize that they have a say in this world and they can change the world. And they realize that their voice is just as important as anybody's voice in the world, whether it's a CEO, whether it's a teacher, whether a principal. Their voice makes a difference and they have an impact to change this world as well.
John, I absolutely love that. And with hashtag Apple Principals, principals can go and learn more about your school. The other piece about Apple Principals is we work to lead learning, change the world. You're doing some amazing things on changing the world. What are you hearing from students about how your school is amplifying student voice?
One in particular we're extremely proud of. Over the summertime, we piloted a summer learning games program. And it was our students take home iPad during the school day, throughout the school year. And they turn them in at the end of the year. And this is the first year where we had students actually get to keep them over the summertime. And the whole premise behind this program is that students, regardless of their economic factors, should have the ability to learn 365 days a year. It shouldn't be based on whether or not parents can afford summer learning experiences for them. So we had students take iPad home, and it was based off of what was happening in the classroom during the school year. They were then able to go out in the community and find artifacts and reflect on those artifacts in a very closed environment with other students through Seesaw to be able to exchange ideas and really build upon the learning experiences that they had during the school year. We had some great responses from students. They were able to identify issues in their community such as trash, such as, things like, why is there a liquor store right across the street from my home? And that was a very relevant question. And so these kind of experiences really open the eyes of our kids that learning just doesn't happen inside the schools, that learning happens everywhere. And iPad is positioned extremely well for this because of its mobility.
That's awesome. John, as we close out, what's one word of advice you would give school leaders who want to, just be an Apple principal like you are?
I would say that the biggest advice is investing in your people, training, support, giving them the flexibility and really permission to go out there and fail, because it takes a lot of renditions to get it right. And if you look at it through the lens that's super critical right off the bat, you're not going to have anyone who's really looking to innovate, and that's the importance.
Excellent. Thank you so much, John, for being on Lead the Way. We encourage all principals to follow the hashtag Apple Principals to learn and network together. Let's lead learning and change the world at hashtag Apple Principals.
You've been listening to Dr. Bill Ziegler with Lead the Way. Be sure to check out Bill's new book, Future Focused Leaders, by visiting chaselearning.org. That's chaselearning.org. This has been a presentation of Lead the Way.